It's a dope book. But you can read it too. You can do both at the same time.
Gotcha.
And the devil is taken to trial, and he's telling his seven ways that he has domination over like this realm.
The realm, right?
And one of the other was this drifting, and then in the resistance. The resistance is when you know what you're supposed to do, but you find other things to do instead of its place. That's taking you away. Like, oh, I know I need to do this, like procrastination. So there's a level. It's levels to it.
Right. It's levels. Bro.
Yep, there is.
It's levels to it. For example, he broke it down with a cigarette, and this book was wrote in like 1930, right? And he says, listen, one of my tricks that I have over the people is I give them cigarettes. Now, let's say you have a really bad eating addiction, right? And you smoke cigarettes, right? Now you're getting fat and you have bad cardio. Now, let's say you have a son, right? And the way they win is, the higher powers that be. That's what I say that's what I mean when I say they. I'm not saying a specific demographic, the higher powers that be, right? And he says, when you get to the kids, you really win, right? So now, if you're the dad, you're the leader, you're the head of the house, respectfully, if you're out of shape, right? You have a bad diet, you're bad with money because you gamble, you have a bad porn addiction.
Yeah.
That's already 4. You're greedy, that's 5.
That's spooky.
Now, if I got all this and you have a son and he sees you doing all this, he's going to do the same exact thing.
Continuing the cycle.
Yeah.
And then it spreads. You know, it's same with the girls. Okay, if you have a daughter and you're a mom, single mom, and you're trying to make ends meet, so you're subjecting yourself to showing off your body, guess what? Your daughter's going to be at school being a little fast one.
Yeah.
But those are tricks that he plays. He breaks all this down. This book gets real deep.
Is it by
and once you can identify all this stuff here, you can see the world from a different lens.
I got you.
And this game is set up for you to win, but it's also set up for you to fail. You got free will.
For sure.
We all got the same 24 hours. It's just about your decision.
Trey, is it by Napoleon Hill?
Napoleon Hill.
No, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich. Jimmy's the one that gave me that book. I read it. It was good.
That's fine.
It's the same Arthur.
All right,
it's the same Arthur.
Awesome. I'll add that to my thing.
But look, Jeff, now you see why I resonate with Trey so much.
Sir.
You see his
Sir.
thinking, bro?
Yes, sir.
Big bro right there, man.
Bro, but now listen, I'm a personal trainer, but they don't know this. But when I can understand, like, why does this person keep doing this? Why do they keep doing that? Why they keep they know they need to stop eating this bullshit food, but they keep doing it. It's resistance. They resist it. It's resistance. But so when I tell my clients this type of stuff, they listen to this and they finally buy in. Guess what? They lose 20 pounds.
Yep. There you go.
Just a quick story, just to let you know.
Repetition,
bro. Yeah, that's fact.
Hey, you need a strong leader.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Hey, Trey was the one that got me to work out, to be a trainer and stuff like that.
Wow.
Trey was the one that Trey, remember when we met at the mall?
Yeah.
Remember that conversation we had?
Yeah.
So I ain't see Trey in a long time, like after high school, middle school.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker in the mall, big, bro. Just big.
What?
And I'm like, damn. Because look, I feel like me and Trey was almost the same size at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he was a little skinny. I was skinny. We was both skinny, in school, whatever. This motherfucker big as shit. And I seen Trey. I was like, bro, what are you eating? This nigga tells me the same thing till this day. That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
That nigga said, just eat pasta, bro.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
It.
That's all.
Pasta, yeah.
That was like 10 years ago, bro. 10 years ago. I think it was more than 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's when I was working in Champs.
When he was working at Champs, was big, bro.
So I was big.
Yeah.
So imagine me selling you some shoes. You buying these shoes.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
But I went in with a purpose. I needed to get my people skills up.
Yeah.
And at Champs at that time they worked off commission. So if you don't sell no shoes, you don't make no money. So I was already like conscious about me talking fast. I was really insecure about it. So it helped me break that. And it helped me like build charisma and to stand out. And I always have a special place in my heart for Champs.
Yeah.
It was a great job.
Same with me. I worked at Nike. It wasn't commission, but it was still good money. It was good shoes.
Got discounts on shoes and blessings to thank God I still have friends who work there who throw me the alley from time to time if I need some shoes.
That's real. Okay.
But that's what's up, man. You literally take jobs to build your people skills in every avenue.
He's touching grass.
Yeah, you're touching grass. So you basically
what's crazy?
This
is how everything ties in. when I used to sell like merchandise, I knew in my mind I would always like study like the signs. I would grab the shirts, look at the material, what color scheme sold the best, and I would just apply when I made shirts. Just do the same thing. Like, all right, Nike do this. I'm gonna charge $10 less because I know when Jordan has a shirt, it's like $30. It don't really sell that much when I try to sell it with a shoe. Adidas would sell shirts for like 23. Nike was 25. And Adidas every time was $23. They sold like hotcakes. $25. They were like, 25. I'm gonna pass. 30. Hell nah. So me, I'm like $20. It's like instant.
I feel that.
So if you're a trainer or you're trying to, or whatever you're doing to start a business, if you sell merchandise, $20 is usually like the sweet spot to like sell your shirt and get that support you're looking for.
Like selling merch, yeah, for sure, definitely.
That's a good place to start.
Because $20 is $20. Man, you spend that on gas. Man, it costs $100 a day to live now, pretty much at this point. If you go outside.
That's true.
So if you got $20 and if you truly support me, you're gonna buy that shirt that you're gonna wear it, but it's really good material.
It's great quality, right?
Yeah, it's great quality. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
but that's the thing though, because like now we're going to a space now where it's like now we might have, because it's like even with starting businesses now, like now we have tariffs and stuff now.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
Yeah,
I was about to.
Bro, even like, all right, so
it's rough now.
So
I was about to say something with the Social Security.
Bro, so check this out, right? So me and Jeff got a surprise for the podcast coming up soon. We're going to surprise you guys with something. But when we were trying to purchase this, we were trying to purchase it outside of the country.
Yeah.
You know, because we
wow.
Yeah, but it said we no longer deal with your region.
We no longer service this region, and it's a country that's not even under the tariffs.
Yeah,
it was just another country that was in support.
Because of fucking Trump, bro.
Yeah, in support.
No more TV.
Right, so they completely banned all shipping. I'm like, but this ain't even one of the countries that we're tariffing. They're like, we don't care.
We don't service this
we're
region.
not.
We're
because your president
I be telling people all the time, the consumers are going to be the one that get hits the most.
It wasn't
not
even,
the billionaires.
Yeah, this
bro.
wasn't China. This wasn't Canada. This wasn't Mexico. This was coming from Sweden, and they said no, we're no longer shipping.
But
to
we're
you
good. We still found what we needed.
Yeah, we found what we needed
for the studio.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
The thing is, bro. Like me, when I look at the politics stuff. There's two wings to the same bird. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
you just have to understand that
tandem. They're just making
it's tandem. Yeah, it's all in tandem.
They are working in tandem.
It's who you gotta be logical. When it comes down to politics, you gotta be logical. Like what makes logical sense. Don't be emotional. Yeah, then you can be driven off to do reactions.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think it's good to look at. Make sure you stay looking at both sides of the party.
Yep.
Because if you don't. If you don't understand one side of the party, you don't look at one side, then you're on that same boat that you think they crazy, but you want to sound crazy too.
Hey,
but guess what,
the thing I'll say is your lies don't lie to you. I mean,
but guess what, bro?
Don't lie to you.
It's all designed to keep us all separate, anyways.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Just read
all races. You'll see some folks and be like, "Oh, you stupid, Demo, you stupid, Rico." I see it all the time on social media. I'm in comments.
It's spooky.
They're saying we all at the end of the day,
to
bro.
Me, I say it's bots. I think it's bots because you know they got a lot of these auto-generated accounts now that be interacting with. Like if you click on these and you see it's like following 30,000 people and only 2 people following them, and then no images, bro. That's a bot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But they're having this whole conversation with like somebody and like triggering them and all this stuff. I'm like, bro, you're arguing with a computer, with an AI, man. Log off.
I was forced joined in a WhatsApp group, bro, and I don't know any of these people. Just a forced join. Like I didn't know that.
They do that all the time. They do that all the time.
And it's a whole chat with bots, and they think I'm stupid. They're like trying to talk and shit. I'm like, all of y'all are bots.
Yeah,
I know all of y'all are bots.
It's a scam.
Yeah, it is.
And then you try to leave the group, they put you back in.
They'll put you.
I'm like, I had to change my settings.
You know they be leaking
I got put into a chat with all bots. That's crazy.
They be leaking.
You gotta be careful nowadays.
It's spooky stuff.
All right,
out here,
we are going to jump into the final thing with you guys because I know you said you were starting something up pretty soon that your audiences.
We got
really
an announcement. We got an announcement.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you take the wheel, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is gonna be
Jimmy.
very.
No, we got an announcement today. Someone take the helm.
That's all you,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
You got this, Jimmy.
What? Wait. What I got?
What's
I got started soon?
What's coming soon, sir? He said it's a mystery.
What's coming soon?
The podcast, bro. We talked about it in gym, bro.
Yeah, baby.
You what?
Yeah, man.
You need to take
it's gonna be me and Trey. Basically, as you know, we're both personal trainers. We're both black men. We got that mindset. And we really want to start something as well, like, you know, a podcast to, you know, talk about things nobody's talking about. Show people like what we do, like, just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's a lot of people, especially in Florida. I think me and Trey was talking about it. There's not a lot of people in Florida, Fort Myers, that is actually exploring the city.
Because the culture's dying, bro. All the boomers is out. Yeah. Culture's dying.
Yeah.
All the boomers is out. This is our time. Like,
anybody Southwest Florida's becoming young.
Our generation who's out here, who's tired of all these big box corporations coming in and just trying to set the tone and set the culture for what's out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're here. We've grown up here. We've been in 239 since forever. Yeah. We know what the culture is. We know what the voice is. Why aren't we putting our ideas out there? We're letting these guys come from.
Which is why my brother and I said, let's start a podcast in Southwest Florida, because you'll see one in Miami, you'll see one in Tampa, you see one in Orlando, but there's nothing here. Here's growing, so why not?
Need a voice.
Why not put a voice here?
It needs a voice. Southwest needs a voice.
But go ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead. Continue.
Lead us off, brother.
Well, again, I mean, as you can see, my boy Trey, if you heard him, listen to him, you know, see what he's about, man, he's big bro to me, to be honest.
He got that radio.
Like, I didn't even know I was copying his whole damn path.
Hey man, we just need bread,
bro. Real estate too.
Sensation.
You know what I'm saying?
But guess what? When I have my own gym and I have my trainers who really want to know the game,
that's gonna be
guess
wild.
what? If you really care about this stuff,
bro,
come join the best. So now I'm gonna have the best trainers training all the people who really care training people.
There you go.
You're doing God's work at that point, man.
I'm invested.
So now if I have a seminar,
100%, bro.
So if I have a seminar, like if you really want to be a trainer and I can charge, let's say I charge $500.
Yeah.
And you really want to grow and you got a place to grow and I teach you how to do it. Let's say I got 20 people in there. Do the math.
Yep. Yeah. And then the bigger the seminar, the more you can charge. So
exactly. But I would probably, what I would do is,
to be honest,
cap it off to build more like
to make more people come in.
Community.
Build some momentum.
Right. Yeah. I feel that. That's real.
Yeah.
That's your Snot says dead internet theory. That was to the bots, arguing with bots on the
internet.
On the internet, dead internet theory.
Hey man, we can talk about theories all day, but maybe another time.
For sure. We definitely back on.
Listen.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely.
If we definitely get you guys in person,
once we get past
we'll be here for
the
3 hours.
introductory stage, bro, we gonna be talking, bro.
We take it off.
Hey, I'm crazy, bro. I've been on them TikTok rabbit holes, bro. I be like, what the hell?
I'm telling you. Oh man, bro, we'll have to have a panel. Have David here.
Yeah, for sure.
Trey,
we'll definitely.
Jimmy.
Bro, we're all, bro. This is, bro. This is the hub right here, bro.